India will be hosting the first edition of Art, Architecture and Design Biennale 2023. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the event in Delhi, which will see thousands of participants from across the country descend to the Red Fort to witness the confluence of art and architecture. As a report by DD India correspondent Dibyendu Mondal.
India is all set to begin with the first edition of the Art, Architecture and Design Biennale 2023. The iconic Red Fort will host the week-long Biennale that will showcase some of the marvels of India. Biennale 2023 is being organized by the Indian Ministry of Culture. It is a confluence of modern and ancient art, architecture and design from across the country. Based on uniquely designed 7 themes, the 7-day-long festival will be complemented with exclusively curated events.
The Ministry of Culture is extremely delighted to have the first edition of the India Art, Architecture and Design Biennale inaugurated by none other than our Honorable Prime Minister. In fact, it flows from his vision, which was announced in Kolkata in 2020, whereby he had expressed a desire that he would want to see developments through heritage, which is Virasat Se Vikas.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the Biennale on the 8th of December in New Delhi. He will be witnessing the canvas of modern art and ancient architecture at the Red Fort, where the 2023 edition of the Biennale is being hosted this year. The exhibitions are based on themes like the doors of India, gardens of India, the temples of India, architectural wonders of independent India, the indigenous designs and women in architecture. Not just this, the exhibition will be accompanied by interactive installations, both in physical and digital forms for an immersive experience.
I use this platform of this channel to invite all of you, because entry is free and this is open to all. This will be open from the 9th after the inauguration, 9th of December till the 31st of March 2024 for almost 115 days for tourists, students, academic colleges, fine art institutions, architects. There is also a small program which involves the 406 architecture and planning schools, which will get inaugurated on the 9th, called Samunati, which is dedicated specifically to architecture and design.
The 7-day will also see several artists from across the country gather to discuss and hold interactive sessions. These sessions will enlighten the audiences and build awareness of India's built heritage. This confluence of art, architecture and design, which will be on display here at Red Fort for the next 1 week, will also bring thousands of artists from across the country to witness some of the marvels and creations from across India. This Biennale, the first edition, will also give an opportunity for many budding artists to pursue their dreams. With camera person Manmohan, this is Dibyendu Mondal from New Delhi for DD India.
Well, I've been joined by DD India correspondent Dibyendu Mondal at Red Fort in New Delhi. Dibyendu, tell us about the first Indian Art, Architecture and Design Biennale 2023 and what's special in it.
Well, Siddharth, you know, this is the first edition of the Indian Biennale 2023, and it will be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in a short while from now. Perhaps what the Biennale tries to do, not just in India, but what Biennale tries to do is it aims to showcase the architecture, the design, and the art marvels of the particular country, and in this case of India. So what we see here at the Biennale 2023 at Red Fort is a display of Indian art from across the country. There are replicas and models that have been created and built here on display. It will also showcase the temples of different parts of India. Remember, India has a rich history and rich architectural marvels with regards to temples across different parts of the country. So the replica models of almost all the major temples have been created here at Red Fort, which will be showcased to the world and to all the visitors that will be coming here. Not just this, remember, India also, one of the themes perhaps of this Biennale is Gardens of India. India is many cities, in fact almost all cities in India have their unique gardens. So here also a display of gardens of different parts of the country is showcased here, and the manicured gardens will be put on display here. Not just this, also several other themes, which includes the indigenous women's art and architecture and craft, will also be on display at this Biennale. So this Biennale is perhaps to celebrate the art, design and architecture, not just of the ancient but also modern. It is also being known as a confluence of modern and ancient art that will be displayed here at the Red Fort.
Definitely. And Dibyendu, how will Biennale 2023 contribute to the promotion of Indian art, architecture and design on a global scale?
Well, perhaps the first edition will also give a boost to the art, architecture and design sector of India, because we see a lot of diplomats participating in this Biennale 2023. It will showcase to the world, that India's art and architecture it will showcase, in fact, the marvels of art and architecture of India. It will also inspire many institutes, the global institutes, to draw inspiration from the different art forms of India. It will also give an inspiration to many academics to follow and study and learn about the unique forms of Indian art and architecture. So it will be a learning experience. This will catapult to a global stage and a global scale that will put India's art, architecture and design at the global scale.
All right, Dibyendu, thanks for your analysis.